You guys ready for next comic? Oh, come on! She's more into than that. Sexy female. Woo! Give it up for Leslie Lang.
I'd hit that.
Hey there, San Jose, thanks for coming out. My name is Leslie Lang, and anytime anyone hears my name, they say, oh my gosh, Leslie Lang, that's a superstar's name. We're going to see your name in lights, Leslie Lang. And frankly, I think that's a lot of pressure to put on someone, especially to make sure that above my name in lights, it doesn't say XXX, girls, girls, girls. So when I was a kid, if I ever misbehaved, my dad would threaten to change my first name to Ling, which if you do the math on that would be Ling Lang, would be my name. And I'm thinking, you know what, it might be kind of cool to be Asian. I'd like to be that smart. And then I was wondering, why the hell are they so much smarter than most of us? And then it hit me. When they're 5 years old and learning to read, this is what they see. Who can sound that shit out? I mean, hooked on phonics ain't gonna help you with that. No way. So, I gave up alcohol for Lent, and in retrospect, I don't know if that was the best idea, because I could sure use a drink right now. I didn't give up Xanax, however. Does anybody have it? So, anyway, about 2 years ago, I got a little bit of breast cancer. Not that much, just about that much. But I'll tell you, getting a diagnosis like that, it really makes you mean it when you say, I've really got to get something off my chest. Doctor's office, and she says, all right, we're going to have to surgically remove part of your breast. And I'm like, okay. She goes, then we're going to have to give you some chemotherapy. And I'm like, okay. And she's like, then we're going to have to give you some radiation. And I'm like, all right. And me, I'm an optimist. I'm thinking, well, at least I'm going to lose a bunch of weight, because nobody goes through all that without losing a bunch of weight, right? She says, actually, we're going to give you a bunch of steroids, and you're going to actually gain a bunch of weight. Fucking cancer! So I made it through the lumpectomy, made it through the chemotherapy, lost my hair, gained a bunch of weight, I looked really foxy bald, and drew on my eyebrows and all that. The last part of it was the radiation, and I was like, all right, I'm a little bit scared about this, but thank goodness all the nurses that were helping me were good-looking guys. They brought me into the room and they lined me up underneath this gigantic machine, and I'm scared to death. And I said, I'm glad you guys are going to stay in here and hold my hand while I go through this, right? They kind of laughed as they were leaving the room and closing an 18-inch steel door. And I looked over and I went, wait a minute, is this dangerous? So yeah, well, the long and the short of it is that I kicked cancer's ass. So now I'm left 41, fat, with a lesbian haircut, and 1 3/4 breasts. How am I going to find a man? I'm going to be 42 in May, for gosh sakes. But actually, I had a little bit of luck recently. I actually got a new boyfriend. Great guy. He's good looking, he's dapper, he's chivalrous, he's sweet, he's everything. And on about our 5th date, we were kissing and getting a little hot and heavy, and I put my hand in his shirt and worked my way down his chest towards his belly button, and I said, felt something metal, and I said, what is that? And he said proudly, that's my navel ring. And I'm like, danger, 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 danger. He uses the word navel. I'm telling you though, he is a great boyfriend. He loves to shop, he likes to help me pick out my outfits, he's a great cook. I mean, really, who am I to tell him that he's gay? I'm pretty sure he's not going to be a breast fan. He's probably not going to care if I shave my legs or not. Don't judge me, sir. Anyway, my history is I usually turn him gay, so I feel like I'm ahead of the curve on him. So, does this stage make me look fat? I asked him to paint it black, but there was not enough time. So I wear black a lot because they say it's slimming. And how's it working so far? Putting on these pants, I recently lost a little weight, so putting on these pants is no longer a two-man operation. But if there are two men that would like to help me take them off later, waiters are taking applications in the back. So over the years, my weight has really fluctuated. I've been from size 4 to size... When I was size 4, I'm all like in full color, all foxy, sexy, and everybody I can't get away with anything. Everyone's got their eyes on me. And then I got so fat that I was literally invisible. I lost a little bit of weight, and I'm somewhere in between in full color and invisible. I consider myself at this weight kind of opaque, if you will. So I got a personal trainer, and he said, what kind of exercises are you doing? And I said, well, geez, I got a whole routine. I get up really early in the morning and I jog. My memory for 20 minutes. Then I stretch the truth for 10. And then I run my mouth for 45 minutes. He says, how's that working for you so far? And I said, well, the only thing I've lost so far is my patience and my self-respect. He said, you got to mix it up. You got to add some more different exercises. And I said, you're right. I need an exercise I can do anywhere, anytime. In fact, I'm doing them right now. I'm doing my Kegels. Sir, stop looking down here. I'm up here. She recently had a baby, and she's a big fan of the Kegels. I'll go over and see her, and she's got a baby in one hand, a phone in the other, and she's still able to pick up stuff around the house.
Oh my God.
So I thought, all right, well, I'm going to try yoga next. And I went in to try to elongate my muscles, and it's an hour-and-a-half long class. They heat the room up to 105 degrees. People are in very tight clothes, and they're not big fans of deodorant or antiperspirant. And I'm trying to reach parts of my body that I know that I will never be able to reach, okay? So after an hour and a half of smelling everybody's sweat and trying to reach around and do everything, the instructor says, namaste. And I'm thinking, after an hour and a half, we should really say, namas go.